Now,
Yes, sir.
in terms of questioning how it's working, we spoke last time about impeaching Mayorkas and what it does to help keep people safe. Do you have a new answer for the audience tonight about why spending congressional time and energy on impeaching Mayorkas is going to keep America more safe?
I think it sends a message, where everybody gets a trophy in this world and nobody's held accountable. I don't know. They're probably still blaming Reaganomics for their problems, but he lied under oath. He said the border was safe. He continuously said that. You and I both know that's a lie, and he refused to do anything about it. So that's grounds to me for removing him. I think you lie under oath, especially to Congress. I told somebody earlier, I said the only people that get to lie to Congress or members of Congress. And but this guy repeatedly told lies, and this country's paying the price for it. $400 million a year, fentanyl, murders, 100,000 children at the border that nobody's accountable for, and he's the guy that's responsible. He needs to quit lying under oath and start doing his dadgum job.
I can't argue the problem. Everybody knows it's real. I argue the inaction of doing anything about it. I could argue the case that he didn't lie to you guys. That's his opinion, and it's a weak opinion. What does he mean by safe? How do you measure it? Could it be worse? Could it be better? But let's put that to the side. The reality is also, Congressman, that you guys in the House, Johnson won't work on a security bill. He says, well, we already passed one. Yeah, but it was rejected by the Senate. He doesn't want to work on one. Now he's saying, I won't work on funding Ukraine or Israel either. So you didn't like, Johnson this is, not you, didn't like the border bill because it had Ukraine in it. So they take Ukraine out, and now you won't work on it separately or together. How is this anything but ugly politics?
Well, they never did actually take it out. They're still in there. They've continuously done this back and forth. And the reality is, I've said this before, I want to say Democrats and the Democrats want to say Republicans. The reality is when they brokered one of these deals, it's always the National Chamber of Commerce, not your local Chamber of Commerce. And let's be honest, you're from a family of immigrants, but and I guess somewhere I am back in the 1700s, 1600s. But the reality is when somebody's working on your roof or working at your house for some big business and they get hurt, they don't want somebody like me or you with credentials, with tax records and things that can go to law enforcement. They want somebody that's afraid of being deported, and they get these people for underwage. They are working people out.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. E-Verify is a joke. E-Verify is a joke in too many places. You should call these employers out by name. They never get prosecuted or chased the way the migrants do. No. And there's a reason for that. It's because of power and access. But on the Ukraine bill, you said you're worried about Ukraine also because you think it's a kleptocracy. It's corrupt. They steal. The Secretary of Defense says he doesn't believe that any of the equipment that has been put there has been misappropriated, even though there's always graft, there's always corruption. He doesn't see an acute concern in Ukraine. What do you know that General Austin does not?
Well, there was just a recent situation. I mean, I think it was in the last 2 weeks where Ukraine fired several of their top leaders for stealing $4 million worth of material. We know that there's no accounting of small arms and night vision goggles. That's the number one thing that is sold on the black market because it's easily portable and you can get good dollars for it. And American firearms are some of the best in the world. And the night vision goggles, of course, everybody wants those.
They supposedly recovered them.
Just on down the line. Just on down the line, it doesn't get reported. Like maybe we're told things that they don't tell the media, and that possibly is one of them. But I just think it's Europe's war, and they need to be fighting it, and not Americans. I see Vietnam written all over this thing.
And what happens if Russia rolls through Ukraine and then starts taking a look around?
I guess we address it then, but Ukraine's not a NATO country, and as well. Nope. Let's look at China. My gosh, they've imprisoned the Uyghurs, and what's the reason we don't do anything to China? Those dollars, brother. They use that slave labor and send us cheap crap over here, and we're greedy, and we take it, and we need to say we need.
Well, listen, I'm with you about China.
I tell you what we need to do.
And I think they're messing with the coronavirus again.
Yeah, again, we need to use our economic might, and instead of our military and risking losing our boys and girls overseas. That's what we need to start enacting and quit with all this other nonsense, because that's all they understand.
I'm fine with soft power. It matters a lot. I don't know what your leverage is with China there, but when we see what happens with this Ukraine bill, when it boils down and you have to make a decision on it, I'll have you back on. If it's not before, then I have you on, and we'll discuss where your head is and why. Thank you very much for coming on tonight. Appreciate you, Representative Burchett.
Chris, I love you, and I respect you, even though I don't agree with you.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.